Welcome to Blerb. I'm Isaac Jacobson. Today on Blerb, we'll have a rundown of this week's top 5, the softball team's big trip, and madness. But first, water. Water, life's necessity. Here at West Salem High School, students wonder, how safe are the water fountains? As students get sick, many are skeptical as to how clean the water fountains are and how often they are cleaned.
The water fountains are cleaned at least 2 times a day. The first time we ever changed the filter, we were kind of we were suspect to see exactly how dirty the filter was, and the filter was definitely doing its job. So we have a 25% window before it's actually not doing its job anymore, and then it'll completely shut down. When that indicator goes off, the filters are changed. So any indiscretions in the water would be taken care of and treated almost immediately. Really, the water bubbler isn't where the germs are contracted. It's more where the hands touch. So the best thing you can do after taking a drink is get a little Perel on your hands and kill any germs that are on it. I drink 4 to 5 32-ounce glasses of water out of those same bubblers a day, and I feel pretty good about it. So.
Thanks, Isaac. Moving on. The Blerb team would like to congratulate the West Salem basketball teams for their fantastic seasons. Go Panthers!
Speaking of basketball, have you filled out your March Madness bracket?
No, I haven't. How'd you hear about this?
Mr. Nelson hosted a bracket matchup, and these games are on. Here's what he had to say about the event.
Students get engaged with it, and staff get engaged with it as well, and it's a lot of good-natured ribbing that goes on between the students themselves and between students and staff. I think it's a good way to kind of get everybody into something and united behind a similar activity.
Wow, I can't wait to see who wins.
Make sure you pay attention to the March Madness mayhem. Go Badgers!
Thanks, Faith. I'm Danny Volden. And now, here's your weather outlook for everyone here at West Salem High School. Today looks to be a mild day for mid-March, with highs in the mid-40s and lows in the upper 20s to 30s. The weekend is almost similar in temperatures both days, with highs again in the upper 40s and lows again in the upper 20s. Mostly cloudy skies both days. Monday, the sun looks to peek out for us to start our school week. Highs in the upper 40s and lows in the lower 30s. Tuesday, it almost looks to be 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Wednesday and Thursday look to be 50 and 40 respectively. And Wednesday also looks to bring a chance of rain to our area. Friday, the sun will peek back out at us with highs in the mid-40s.
Thank you, Danny. Next, there's been talk around the school about a trip to Florida. The Blerb team would like to set the rumors straight. The West Salem softball team will be taking a trip to Florida, leaving Tuesday, March 22nd, and returning that Sunday. They will be attending a softball camp run by Disney. To the softball team, enjoy the break and good luck.
Here's a rundown of the week's biggest news. Coming in at number 5, spring sports. Softball, track, girls soccer, and baseball have all started their practices for the season. It's a sure sign of spring, and it's only a matter of time before we can head out and cheer on our Panthers. Number 4, St. Patrick's Day. Even those who aren't Irish appreciate a little holiday to break up the week. Number 3, World Language Week was this week. Students in Spanish class learned different languages like French, Italian, Japanese, and in fact, some of our foreign exchange students even taught some of their first languages. Number 2, scheduling. West Salem students have been thinking about the future this week as they picked their preferred classes for next year. Students even had some new choices to consider, such as astronomy. Finally, the biggest news of the week is the selection of sophomore Nate Crean as DECA's Vice President of Leadership Development. He is the first WSHS DECA member to secure a state leadership role. And for more coverage on the news you make, go to pantherprowler.com.